Well, new testimony today in the case against Clembert Khaneholani, the man charged with murdering Maui police officer Suzanne O. We're hearing from both a witness at the Old Paa sugar mill and an officer who was there the night that she was killed. Our Kimber Collins has that story.
In court today, we did hear from witnesses, including Timuin Williams, a caretaker at the old sugar mill property, who described his encounter with the alleged suspect, Clembert Khaneholani, before police arrived. So take a look at this video. Williams testified that he saw Khaneholani trespassing with a flashlight, then pulling out two handguns and threatening to shoot. He says shots were fired in his direction before the suspect disappeared deeper into the property. That's when he called police. He also stated the property is overgrown with brush and other piles of metal and debris. Prosecutors later showed photos of the firearms Williams identified as the ones pointed at him. The court also heard from Maui police officer Kawa, who was with Officer O on that tragic night. And fighting back tears, Kawa recalled moving through the overgrown mill property with a team of officers when he suddenly heard a gunshot, followed by Officer O's scream.
And I turn and face her. And she turns around, faces us, and grabs her chest and falls to the ground.
He testified she was just feet away when she grabbed her chest and collapsed after being shot. We also learned that Officer O was shot in an exposed section of her chest near her armpit, but she was wearing a bulletproof vest at the time. Kawa told the court that officers then returned fire and detained Khaneholani near a concrete block where he had been hiding. Now, the public defense attorney did press the witnesses on different items, such as where the shots were aiming at when the caretaker says he was shot at, as well if Khaneholani looked drunk or uncoordinated on the night that this incident happened. This being a preliminary hearing, the judge did not decide any guilt or innocence, but will decide if this case will be moved to trial, where we will rehash some of this testimony given today. The judge pushing the preliminary hearing and pushing it to Friday afternoon. So a lot of details in this case so far, but it is far from over. Reporting in Wailuku tonight, Kimber Collins, Island News.